is it blue? Oh, it's weird. Uh-oh. The light's pretty weird today. I don't know why. Let's see if it'll autocorrect. There we go. Kind of autofocusing. Awesome. Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, it's another late stream. That's kind of gonna be what's going on for the rest of this week. So it's just gonna be short streams until next week. It shouldn't be a streamless week this week or next week at least, and we should it should go back to the afternoon schedule with the 2-hour long streams. Today, like yesterday and other days last week and this week, it's just been insane. So I'm just rolling with it. What I can do is what I can do, and that's this. It is also very cold. I was going to get a space heater, but that space heater did not show up, so it's cold. It's gonna be a fast stream today. So we read through lesson 1 yesterday. I'm going to read through lesson 2 today, and then start drawing the vertical lines, because that's what this is. And then if there's time after the vertical lines, I'll get into the oblique lines. Yeah, the oblique lines. Okay. It'd be easier. So this is how the orientation as I'm reading the lesson. These are the oblique lines that he is talking about, and then these are the vertical lines. Okay. In drawing the oblique lines G, H, I, K, and the perpendicular lines L, M of this lesson, your elbow must be placed away from your side for GH but little, but for IK and LM as far apart from the side as possible. The dark and left-hand lines should be first drawn. It would be very difficult, if not impossible, for you to draw such lines as long as are given in this lesson without a break. They should, therefore, be divided into such lengths as are here seen, taking care, after each break, to continue the line in exactly the same direction, whether oblique or perpendicular. In this, as in your preceding lesson, dots must be first placed for each extremity of each line, and when the first for the upper extremity is placed, the dot for the lower one should be placed with reference to it, so that when both are united by the line afterwards drawn, it may be found to have the required direction. When you can draw the lines composing these 2 lessons firmly, with the pencil held so as to have its point a moderate distance from the ends of the fingers, as shown in Figure 2 on page 4, you should then project it twice as far, and attempt to draw every line without a break, allowing then not only free motion to your hand, but to the whole arm. These lessons are learned when you can draw the lines firmly and unhesitatingly, either quite perpendicular or of any required slope. So that's the goal for lesson 2. And then after lesson 2, there's some knowledge headings before going into lesson 3. So we'll read the knowledge portion before lesson 3 tomorrow, because lesson 3 is kind of short anyways. But he goes into your right angle, your acute angle, and the obtuse angle. And then lesson 3 is doing the acute angle. Lesson 4 is drawing an obtuse angle, and then lesson 5 and 6 are kind of doing, you get into your various different lines with the angles in lesson 5 and 6, and then it looks like lesson 7 we go into, or lesson 8 we go into drawing a square. So let's begin with what he calls perpendicular line, what I call vertical, but I guess These are also vertical, so I understand why he calls this a perpendicular. It's perpendicular to the horizontal. So we'll start practicing the perpendicular line and then go to the oblique line. Right. I just want to make sure because right. I wanted to go that way and then right. Okay, so these ones are a little bit away, but then this and this line. Okay. I'm gonna have to make reference to this just to make sure I have my elbow far. Aha. I could actually use the stand that I had for this. I found this as I had forgotten we had one of these. I'll show you in just a second what I'm talking about. And then when we were cleaning or decluttering, because what else are you going to do when you have just random free time? I found one of these. We refound these, I guess is what you could say. So now I can reference the book without having to hold it. The stand will hold it for me. Yep, things like this. Those are the things that interest me. That I don't want to say get excited, but that's what makes me happy. Is when I have it's the small things. It really is. Okay, so let's start with. So this is gonna be the hardest one for me. Is making the dots. I think that one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. The middle dot was not in line, but the other two were. That's funny. Okay, let's try it again. Much better. This needs to move just a little bit up. Not that much. There we go. Cool. It's going a lot better than I thought it was, so that's cool. That's fun. Or than I thought it would be. Oh, I just realized I don't have my music up. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't grab a... I still haven't grabbed a battery for my mouse. That is just how lazy I am. My mouse ran out of batteries. Okay, let's just... There we go. I need to come up with a new playlist. There. Much better. I don't know why why the camera's having focusing problems today. Yep, getting much straighter. One of these I think is moving inward a bit, but I can't figure out what one. So this one. Okay. Oh, it's cold. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last. I wanted to do this for a little bit. I wanted to stream at least for 45 minutes, if not longer. I don't think I'm gonna last 30 minutes. It's getting really cold. All those dots were off. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay, well, I've already fixed it with the line, but that's fine. Okay, need focus. Focus. Because it's a mental thing too. It's getting my mind to see the line before drawing the line. And that's very important. I want to see what happened if I... Would that be straight? Yeah. Okay. And it's getting your hand to go right where you want it to go. So I get the reason for these exercises and why they're very important. It's just doing those takes a lot of focus, and focusing is not my strong suit. I'm very bad at focusing. Yeah, this is coming out, so I would need to move this just a little bit. There we go. Much better. I don't understand what's going on, why the camera's unfocusing so much. That's weird. And I'm winging it a bit more with the vertical lines, mostly because it's a lot harder for me to see the line without drawing it. These two are straight, but this one's off, so I'm wondering if I should just move the first one, or if I should do as he says and you just move the other ones, because the first one is where you actually wanted to draw your line. Yep. There we go. That is very... Is it because I keep moving? No, that's not it. Ah, okay. So let's keep my hand on the page so there's at least a focus. And I think that'll help. Oops. Nope. There we go. That was the line. Still not very straight though, this curved in. Even with me going to the outside. Sorry about. Yeah, it's not. Oh, okay, good. I did say a cold night of drawing. Like, this isn't a very chatty stream. So I was gonna apologize for the title, which was wrong, but ended up not being wrong because I said it was gonna be drawing. It's not that I could talk about stuff. There is stuff I could talk about. Like, there are topics and everything, but the vertical lines are a bit harder for me to draw. So it's using up more of my concentration. And it's also cold, which also takes away my. Hey, my hand was there the entire time. I don't know why. Is it because is it focusing on the wrong hand? Oh my goodness. Whatever. I don't know what's up with the camera. Maybe the camera's cold too. Camera's too cold to focus correctly. That one in. I had a feeling it was a little too in. That just confirmed it. What are you doing? You don't know where to be. You don't know what room to sit in. Yeah, Daddy gave you a good walk today. You're so shabby. Okay. Yeah, lots of distractions. Focus. The more I want to focus, the more my mind's like, don't focus. Do everything but focus. Okay. No, yeah, so much better. That's there we go. Much better line. Much better line. Now these aren't perfectly straight lines. They like the corrections are, but they don't look it. Which is me. It's kind of like messing with my eyes because I'm like, there's the straight lines. I can see them. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's straight. Had a feeling. Yep, that's where I wanted it. So no, it wasn't. Getting that third dot to line up is pretty difficult. Because he doesn't want you to line, so my third dot shouldn't be lining up with that one. He says to have it line up with that one. Well, it lined up, but the middle one didn't. That's a nice line. Whoop. Slipping for some reason. There we go. Nope. Should have been here. Yep. Moving on to the next line. I might actually have to use a different piece of paper now, so I can work on the oblique lines. Yeah, this again a little bit easier to do. I don't know. Yep, nope, that's fine. Maybe? Curved a little bit. There we go. Oh no, it's too inward. That's the line. That's the line we wanted all along. So the really amazing, or like the most competent, I should say, the more competent artists can actually draw a perfect 45-degree angle, and it looks like a 30-degree angle as well, and a 90-degree angle. Perfect. Pretty cool. I guess they use, well, without a compass. I know that the old like the really really good is it a carpenter, like the people that work on the houses, like that do the like floor work and stuff like that, where they can do that type of stuff, like the really really good ones, the old ones, like the older ones, the ones that have been doing it for like years and years and years, like not my generation, probably not my parents' generation, but like the generation before that can do that. It's really cool. The dying art form. Ah, maybe when I'm like 80, I'll be able to do the same thing if I keep it up. I'm able to, if I keep up practicing and stuff. Not saying how old I am now, but I'm definitely a lot younger than 80. Oh, they're starting to become slanted. Straight lines. See, I need to focus. Focus on making these straight. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, see, these are trying to get slanted. Because I stopped focusing. That's why I'm not talking. Because as soon as I start talking, I lose focus. It's also, if anything moves, I lose focus, let's be honest. Cool. I would say that we're getting a decent amount of we're doing a decent job of drawing vertically, or you drawing the perpendicular line. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think this one might be slanted though. Yeah, no, the dot was lined up pretty well. It's this that wasn't lined up well. Oh, it's cold. I don't know if I'm gonna last another 15 minutes. Let's try it. There we go. Cool. Not bad. Definitely getting a hang of this, so that's good. No, no. What? Oh no. I see why. Of course. Yeah, because the dot wasn't where it needed to be. Have you ever had somebody try to do something nice to you and then just scare you? Completely and totally? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. Yeah, I'm a freeze. When I get scared, I freeze. That's my response. I have the deer in the headlight response. Not a very good response, but that is my response to anything that scares me. I don't know if that's something you can train out of yourself, but it would have been a straight line if my hand had just followed the path. Like I said yesterday, I just don't follow paths. It might be a little. I don't know. It might be a little off. If this is. That one's good. That's a good one. Okay. I'm tempted to. Okay, let's. I am going to end it here. And then we're going to start with the oblique lines tomorrow because I realized that we need to do the ones from lesson 1 and then do the ones from lesson 2 before going into the angles. Excuse me. So this is a good stopping point just because we finished the lines and then we can go to the angle of the lines tomorrow, which gets us to our acute and right and obtuse angles. So that's the plan. And yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another later stream. And it's gonna be a shorter stream, probably under an hour. But we are at least making progress and we're moving forward, and that's all that really matters at this point, because that's what I need to do. Is I need to get through these lessons and bit by bit as I can, and then time will come later. There's a really good reason why I'm not putting as much time towards this as I could be, like why there's a lot going, why there's so much time off, and why the schedule's all over the place. And I will eventually let you all know. But for now, just know that there is a really, really good reason. And it won't be it's not permanent. So the schedule will start evening out. There will be more hours put towards this goal. Just, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna take a bit. Anyways, thanks everyone so much for joining me today. I am having a lot of fun learning about this. A lot more fun than I thought I was going to be, and it's a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Specifically, the drawing part. I thought the drawing was going to be the worst of it, but it's actually turning out to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are also enjoying the streams. If you have any suggestions or things that you would like to see during the stream, please let me know, and I will try to see, and depending on what it is, I can try to incorporate it. And also, if you have any advice or any other resources that I should look into, please let me know, because you guys are pretty much it. So anyone who's into drawing and finds it interesting, like you're essentially my mentor at this point, because I don't have any, but except for the books. The books have been a lot of help, and they've also been a lot of help in finding more resources. So that in YouTube. So, anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow, and until then, please stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.